Well, I'm Bob Calvani. I am the past president of NCARB. I was president last year. I really enjoyed my years as president, even though it was kind of odd and unusual with Zoom meetings and so forth. But what I really liked about being president, and I think it talks about what architects do, architects solve problems in their everyday life. And I enjoyed being president, being involved in the issues and problems that come up within NCARB. Anything from remote proctoring to the task forces to how we were going to conduct meetings and board member meetings, etc. I really enjoyed the challenges, and it was something different than what I normally do in my business. But again, I think that's what every architect likes to do: is solve problems and see challenges. So that was really the most exciting and fun part of my presidency. Well, COVID certainly caused many challenges with NCARB in my year as president. And we had to take care of remote meetings and hybrid meetings so that we can get the work of NCARB done with our many committees. Our responsibility to the emerging professionals to taking tests, we got remote proctoring to work, and I'm happy to say that about 30% of our candidates are using remote proctoring. And we dealt with remote working models with the entire staff of NCARB out of the Washington, D.C. office. So when COVID hit, there were some test center closures, and NCARB, I thought, really dropped everything to try to come up with a solution. We had been talking about remote proctoring for years on the ARE committee through the research and development subgroup, but to actually introduce it and get it flowing in the amount of time that we did shows that we were really responsible and concerned about the emerging professionals and their ability to take the exam and not to lose any time, because it is so important for them to become licensed. So I was surprised and encouraged and pleased about how well NCARB staff and their committees developed remote proctoring and got it online. And I'm pleased to say that over 30% of our candidates are using that tool right now and finding it very successful in their goal to licensure. Some of the highlights of this year were the task forces that were created to deal with incidental practice. We had a task force to deal with responsible control or charge. And we've always dealt with the ethics in the profession. I think that these task forces were very practice-based goals and focus. The profession evolves, and so does our work at NCARB. I think our jurisdictions needed a great amount of help in addressing these issues as regulators. I certainly enjoyed my year as president. It was interesting, exciting, even though it had its challenges with the remote proctoring, etc. I did enjoy it, and I look forward to being involved in NCARB and going to the annual meetings as past president. But it was certainly a great experience, and I would encourage anybody to seek this position because it gives back so much to the profession. And I think it's really important. What NCARB does is extremely important. And I see it every day in my profession. I see it every day in the work that we do in my office. So hopefully people will follow in my footsteps.